CTV News at 6 with Hudson Mack.
Good evening. Thanks for being here. We begin this hour with a question. Do you think a cattle feedlot is the sort of thing that belongs in the middle of a residential neighborhood like the quiet areas of Gordon Head? Most people would tell you, of course, it does not. And they'll be at council tonight to deliver that message. A Saanich family says it's being left with no other choice, though, after council rejected its residential development. And tonight, the neighbours, a herd of more than 100 of them, are joining forces to try to change council's mind. CTV's Andrew Johnson reports.
It's peaceful now at 1516 Mount Douglas Crossroad. But it won't be if 100 head of cattle move in.
It would be disastrous for our neighborhood. Real estate values would be significantly affected, as well as all kinds of other issues.
This remains the old chicken house, yeah.
Don Alberg and his siblings grew up here and say they've invested years of their time and more than $100,000 coming up with a residential development to please Saanich Council. Despite being poorly suited to farming and surrounded by homes, the rocky property is in the agricultural land reserve. In order to develop, it needs to be removed, but by a 5-4 vote in July, Saanich Council said no.
I think it's very unfair to the family that they were simply the last one to step forward for them to be treated differently than all their neighbours.
The Albergs responded by proposing a poultry operation. That didn't fly. Now they're considering cattle.
So there'd be a central driveway up here.
And already drawing up plans.
You know, it's not a proper place for it. But when we're in a corner, I guess, you know, we have to do what we do.
This won't be the first time the Albergs have appeared in front of Saanich Council, but usually they're on their own. Not this time. At least that's the neighbours' plan.
Mark Vukobrat has rallied more than 100 people in favour of development next door.
I just hope common sense will prevail, and if it does, then I think that the Albergs will be allowed to do what they really want to do, and that's to, build a legacy for their family. And a very nice neighborhood for everyone to enjoy.
If the vote goes against the family, the mayor thinks he knows what might come next.
They have a very good lawyer, and if I was fighting a municipality, I hire him too, and I'm sure we would be discussing this file in court.
Leonard doesn't want that to happen. He's going to suggest sending the issue to the Agricultural Land Commission and letting it decide. Andrew Johnson, CTV News, Saanich.